Hey, Coach.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, Coach. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How about yourselves?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and begin with April.
Hey, Coach.
What's
Coach.
happening, April?
Coach, what was the defensive instruction provided when Ramsey continued to knock down shots?
Obviously, we knew the personnel. I mean, he's a good basketball player. But, I feel like we just weren't, pressuring the ball initially when the ball was being brought across half court. And just our pickup points. We want to pick the ball up higher, but I felt our pickup points were not great, and we were allowing them to get into their offense. So.
What's the status of Kevin Porter Jr.? Because I saw he was limping in the first quarter, and then his minutes started to become a little more limited.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's been good. Just want to make sure you don't have to play in a lot of games and trying to manage it back to back. You got to make sure that the guys are, ready to go in the fourth. And, we got to be able just to manage the runs. Obviously, it's a game of runs, but we just got to be able to battle back. When they went up 10, I thought the second group did a great job of coming in and getting it back to one possession. And then we had those guys ready to go for the fourth quarter, and we competed. So the guys battled. It was a good game.
Coach, at one point last season, you had mentioned that anytime you can get an opponent below 100 points, you should be able to win. But today, you kind of had a little bit of trouble hitting those shots. What do you kind of fix now offensively or fine tune for within this a lapse of time now that you're going to have off to recover and stuff like that?
Sure. Not much, right? I mean, we played the same way we did yesterday, and we came out, we played well in the first quarter. We were up, I believe, 11 at the end of the first. We just missed some good looks. That's what it's about. You just got to make shots. Yesterday we made shots. We shot 45%. And today we shot 23%. So just keep doing what we're doing, and good things will happen.
Coach, do you ultimately feel like the change of momentum in the game of basketball is a good thing or a bad thing?
If it's for us, it's a good thing. If it's for them, it's a bad thing.
Right?
Coach, I just got to ask you towards the very end of the game, you had 2 seconds to start another. You guys got to restart. Obviously, that rule played in your advantage. How do you like that rule?
You just got to adjust to the game. That's why I called the timeout when he was shooting a free throw to kind of freeze him a little bit because I knew we had the reset. If I did not have the reset timeout, I would have never called that timeout early on. But so that was my decision, just to draw it up, freeze the shooter a little bit, and then drop the play. So hopefully that he missed the free throw, and fortunately he did.
April?
Coach, aside from the loss, how do you assess your players overall?
Everybody's playing well. I mean, they're giving their best effort. I felt just keep building. Like I said, it's these couple weeks are going to be tough just because how many minutes guys are going to be playing, the amount of games with limited time of rest, limited time of practice. So guys just got to make sure that they take care of their bodies. And I felt like it kind of hit us for a stretch, especially in the second and third quarter. But like I said, I mean, everybody's playing the same schedule, same amount of games. So we just got to be able to push through that. And kudos to the Magic and Coach Heath. They did a great job. So congrats to them.
Last one, Rashad.
I know you always say to stay physically and mentally strong. How did you feel about the defensive prowess at the end? Because everybody was double teaming and fighting for the ball.
Sure. Like I said, I mean, both teams, they wanted to win, and that's what it's about. It's about competing. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't, but everything happens for a reason. You live and you learn, and like I said, we just got to prepare, for our next game and just learn from this. Like I always say, I mean, win or lose, if you don't learn from it, it's a loss because you've got to learn from it, improve on it, and then get better for the next day, no matter the outcome of the game. And hopefully we'll continue to make progress and take steps in the right direction, Rashad.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day.
See you Thursday.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Coach.
Thank you, guys.
We'll go and begin. April.
Hi, KJ. I want to start off, of course, with something that the commentator mentioned, and I thought it really stood out. She called your presence today out on the basketball court a very business-like demeanor. Despite the loss, what are your thoughts on her comments?
I mean, this is my job. Like, this is what I do. So every day I just come in as focused as possible, and I'm gonna help my team win no matter which way it is. So every day, that's just my mindset going into the game. Just do whatever I can, help us win.
To piggyback on what April just asked, you had a very efficient 9 for 17, a double-double to end the game. How do you feel like, how was your mentality coming into the game, knowing that those guys were going to gun for you?
To stay aggressive, really. First couple games out here, I was playing kind of stagnant or whatever, but these past games, I've just been trying to attack, put pressure on the rim, draw fouls, and just make my presence felt. Because once I drive and attack, they're going to have to suck it in and my teammates will get open shots. So that's my mindset going into every game, just attack, let the ball find me and help my teammates out also.
Casey.
KJ, you had a total of 19 rebounds today. How do you keep that aggressiveness with your game and ultimately get the team with more rebounds?
Just me really being in the action, being physical, and just my sense for the game, just me knowing where the ball is going to come off at and everything. That's just it, really. Like, just try to get every rebound because those offensive rebounds, if they get it, that's an extra possession where they can score. So just getting those rebounds and outletting it to my teammates, helping us get in transition. We knew they were a good half-court defensive team, so us getting them rebounds, pushing out in transition, helped us get points.
Right.
KJ, I just got to ask you on that last possession of the game, was that something that you wanted to shoot just to tie up the game, or did you wanted to just shoot from another area of the court?
I mean, we drew up a play and I was open, so I mean it was a good shot. It was open. Obviously, I wish it would have fell, but yeah, no, I was the open one on the play, and that's what the game gave us. So that's the shot I took.
April, did you have another question?
Yes, ma'am. KJ, how do you keep the intensity going with another 3 games remaining for the remainder of the week?
Really taking care of my body and just having that mindset also. Like I said, just being as focused as possible, watching film and everything, just come in the game ready. And that's what helped us in these past couple wins we had, just staying focused and ready on the defensive end. Because offensively, we know we can score at any time. It's just really locking in on defense, what we need to do.
Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Y'all too.
Take care.